Welcome back to the darkness. We have missed you so. Gather, children, for a tale of dungeons and douchebags. Presenting first our cast of characters. Ileana, the half-elf paladin.
I'll do my best to fight alongside you.
Thalia, the wood-elf druid.
I don't know if we can trust them.
Ava, the turtle monk.
Oh, good. You're an idiot.
Lucian, the high-elf cleric.
Life is so short. What's the shame in having a little fun?
And Mask, the Azimar rogue.
You must think you're quite clever. Let me assure you, you are not.
A group of perfect strangers, gathered together to fight against the encroaching death curse looming over the Forgotten Realms. In the course of their adventures, they struggled mightily, learned more about themselves, and grew into a family. But like every family, they had their spats. Yet whatever darkness has driven a wedge into the party is nothing compared to the darkness within Chult. For beneath the lost city of Omu lies a tomb of darkness and despair, from which no soul can escape. And yet our heroes come to brave it, if they don't kill each other first. Let them try, for none will survive the Tomb of Annihilation. Last time on Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation. As our heroes sat down to rest, they were ambushed in the night with Lucian alone on watch by a bunch of UNT. Wait, what? No, they're called UNT. I am not calling them Sneeple, oh my god. Taken off guard by the attack of the Snake Nazis. Yes, that's what we agreed. They're Snake Nazis. Now deal with it. Our heroes fought valiantly, rescuing Lucian, who was knocked unconscious rather than killed. The next day, they asked Orvex where the other shrines of the trickster gods were, and he said he had no idea, which was pretty damn pathetic, because the next shrine was right across the street. This was the shrine of Shagambi, who was a kamidon, basically a jaguar with snakes growing out of its back. So that was going to be fun whenever they probably inevitably fought one of those like they did the Froghemoth. Reading the old Omuan, learning about how Shagambi wanted people to fight with honor and with spears, our heroes found a gladiator pit in the middle of the shrine, and Ileana slowly slid inside, summoning gladiators armed with spears and ready to attack. Will our heroes be able to overcome the Shrine of Shagambi? What other surprises do the UNT have in store? And how many more times will the crew be sassy little assholes about game mechanics? Tune in tonight to find out on Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation.
Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation. Xander is at work. You have me instead. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Oh no!
Oh, bye!
So we back in the mines.
No, listen! I know the guy who made that parody! It's so
Nice.
funny. He's like, we're all just sitting there like, dude, can you believe it's back? And he's like, honestly, no. Because it got huge, and then it died. And now it's huge because
Memes!
It shows no matter what you make, memes will always come back.
Lit, bro.
Memes will always come back eventually. They're like fashion.
Alright.
Right.
Put it all on me.
So joining me today as you obviously heard, we've got Cammy.
Hello, I'm dying.
We've got Kristen.
Hey.
We've got Uprising.
She's famous and she's dying. That's Cammy, not me.
I'm not famous.
You're famous.
No, I'm not.
And we've got Atlas.
Trying to get some Chulton Kush. Hit me up.
I'm trying to get some Chulton cooch.
Hey!
I mean,
You know what else we
right?
got? The map!
Oh my god, do we
Oh
have a map?
Do we have the map?
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Oh, thanks, Firefox. Thanks for letting me know. Hey, something's making the computer real slow. I don't know. I'm bad at my job.
What's doing
I think you broke my computer.
Oh,
Because I use
fuck.
Firefox too.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I use Firefox and I'm
It's-
fine. Download
It's
my RAM.
functioning for me, just very
There
slow.
it goes. There it goes.
Okay. Well, we are still cursed, just not as cursed as last session.
Well,
All
you
right.
say that, but we still don't have our DM.
That's Alex.
That's Alex.
All right.
God.
So, to recap, because we had to Theater of the Mind this, and it was fun. This particular shrine, the Shrine of Shagambi, is it is a 15-foot high moss-covered room. The alcoves, the little star-shaped icons, are Omuan warriors, statues of Omuan warriors overlooking a gladiator pit in the floor, which has iron bars covering it, easy enough to slip through. And on the far side of the chamber, there is a stone pedestal that looks conspicuously bare. Each of the statues all along the wall look like they're meant to hold spears, but their weapons are missing. There's a relief on the wall showing this large jaguar with 6 snakes protruding from its shoulders, fighting off a squat, frog-like humanoid armed with a spear. And then to the left of the relief, there is a narrow tunnel with stairs leading down that Ileana went down into the gladiator pit, which, once she stepped inside, there was the chunk, chunk, chunk of portcullises opening, and whump, whump, whump. 4 large clay gladiators, golem-like creatures, it looks like, with bronze spears in one hand and a wooden shield in the other, all stepped into the gladiator pit, ready to fight.
Oh boy.
And speaking of
So
ready
we're rolling
to
initiative?
fight, we are indeed rolling initiative.
Oh boy!
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm so dying.
I can't believe
Does Orvex have the highest initiative?
Orvex came freaking prepared.
He's always ready to run when he has the chance.
Nah, me and Orvex tied.
Yeah, he got a natural 20 though, so I'm gonna let Orvex go first.
Man,
God.
fuck him.
Yeah.
So useful.
Oh, I see. I'm going to go that way. I'm
Well,
going to get the fuck out of this mess.
well, it would appear there are other clay gladiators. Well, like the inscription outside said, Shagambi teaches us to fight with honor, which I am not very good at. So I'm just gonna be here, readying a crossbow, just in case things look hairy.
God.
Thalia, you're up.
Freaking ruler tool.
Fuck you, ruler tool.
Freaking ruler tool, man.
Oh shit! Look at that ruler.
I'm planning.
I'm doing something later.
When you have like mostly AoEs, you need this ruler tool, man. Music fucking lit.
Thanks, fam.
It's popping.
Oh shit, my turn?
Yeah.
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 Oh shit.
We were sitting here waiting on you.
I forgot. There's a reason I was using the fucking ruler tool. Yeah, I'm gonna use the fucking ruler tool to be careless and just, wait, let me do a little, can I, like, search the clay gladiators and see if, like, I can figure out any weaknesses or strengths?
Make a perception check.
Okay. That sucks.
Okay. So, looking at these clay constructs, their feet look like wet and sticky, like they could probably climb out of the pit if they wanted to. Similarly, the grips on their weapons are very, very firm. You don't think you'll be able to disarm them unless they are straight up killed.
So, but they're, like, not baked clay?
They are painted clay, basically.
Huh.
They are constructs, you can tell that much. These are not flesh and blood gladiators.
Yeah, well, obviously. I'm just wondering if fire would be...
Oh yeah, you can tell that fire would hurt them.
Alright, I just don't want it to be stupid on him. In that case, I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere centered here.
Alright. Let me just draw a little flaming sphere with my amazing artistic abilities.
I believe you.
Oh boy.
Boom!
I love it already.
It is amazing.
That is not big enough. I want to draw it.
Hold on, no, I'm drawing it. No, I was already on it.
I'm fighting you.
No! It won't let me draw.
There we go. Look at that flaming sphere that's totally blue. It's so fearsome.
Why?
It's so gruesome.
Let's
No. So those three guys need to make a dex save. 15.
Okay. So, well, let's go top down then. Why do they have advantage? They should not.
I like the second one's advantage one though. That one's good.
Can we go with that one?
Yeah, first one made it. The second one, because there's a flaming sphere right on top of him, is like, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, I am on fire. I see.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. All right. So the middle one, the one that's actively on fire, is going to take full 2d6 damage. The rest are going to take half.
Alright. Let me roll that now. I'm distracted by the music.
It's so banging.
Epic.
10. Nice.
Alright, 10. Holy shit, I can make the spear jump!
Whee!
Whee! That's so cute.
All right. And after that, it is Mask's turn. He is going to fire a little short bow shot at the gladiator directly in front of Ileana. If I can find his character sheets. I don't think I had it pulled up. I am a professional.
He's a professional.
You have a lot of stuff to wrangle.
Yeah.
Alright. That is a hit. He manages to slip one through, the bars, because the gladiators don't see him. They're looking at Ileana instead. And lands right on the clay gladiator's shoulder, with a little bit of this damage action coming up. Choo! Alright. So, there's that. The gladiator looks pretty pissed that he gets shot by someone he can't see, and is going to look around. Mask is going to try and hide, because that's what Mask does. Whee!
Coward.
He's just so good at the thing he does.
Oh, he's
Which
just
is-
so talented.
He's just so talented. He shoots
He's
a
so
thing and then he
talented.
hides. And then he shoots a thing, and then he
Oh,
hides.
he's real good at it.
He's so good at it.
He's so good at it.
27.
27. Where the fuck did Mask go? It is then Taban's turn. Taban is going to slip down between the bars rather than go down the stairs like a normal person. That's a 20-foot drop, though, so he's gonna take some falling damage as he does so.
Good old Taban.
He's a beefcake. He can.
I feel like Ileana's ready to like start fighting. All of a sudden, she goes,
Oh! Yeah. Ow! Okay, I was not expecting that. Don't worry. This shit is what I live for, says Taban. As he turns...
I feel like Ileana just goes, yeah, I kind of figured. You are a gladiator, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. This is my career.
Then it gives me a career experience.
Just hit them until they're dead. That usually works for me, says Taban. Turning to the clay gladiator over by him. And he is going to go full ham on it with his spear. That's a hit. That's a miss, but then he's going to whirl around and whack it in the face with a shield. Oh! Oh, wow!
Oh!
Damn, Taban! Damn!
Oh my God, Taban.
Natural 20, I'm not even
I
going
feel like
to...
the guy gets like stabbed a little bit and then just like, pooh.
I'm not even gonna roll a saving throw for that guy for a natural 20. He's just knocked flat to the ground.
Damn.
Nice.
Hey, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. Alright. Lucian, it's your turn.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Bane at 2nd level to affect all 4 of those clay gladiators. They're going to need to make a charisma saving throw versus 16.
Okay. So that's all of the gladiators?
Yes.
Cool. Going, prone guy first and then down the line. Prone guy is very charismatic.
Nice.
Oh!
So the bottom 3 have to make a D4 and subtract the number from their attack rolls or saving throws while I'm concentrating.
Okay.
Ace.
Great. Ava.
And
Sorry,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna move back. Yeah, I was just gonna move back.
Okay.
Okay, so, can I punch the things through the bars? Is that a thing I can do?
It is a 20-foot drop. You cannot reach down there.
No, I followed. I went with Ileana down the stairs.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
It was the last session.
Yep, but I remember going down there with her, because I remember... because I was like, oh, okay, good. Okay. I'm not concerned about this at all! Oh.
Okay, you're down
very
there.
tiny.
Yep, so I can punch it?
You can
Oh, no,
punch
I
it if you're
wasn't
down there.
I wasn't, like, we were, like, standing outside, and then Ileana's the one that stepped into the pit. We were, like, on the outside, like, I don't know if that makes any sense.
This is
That is the pit.
Yeah.
You are in a
Okay.
tunnel that goes directly into the pit. The bars are just on top.
ah.
It's I'm imagining it like the dragon fighting pit in How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay,
Yeah.
So the important thing is, can I punch the thing? That's the rule.
Oh yeah, you can just walk right in there and start punching.
Just walk in there and just like, alright, well, off I go, here I go, punching. I
Just leap off of Taban.
just
Get that beautiful
oh God.
Titan attack.
We'll see if I ever manage it, because, did I just move Ileana?
I think
No.
you just moved.
Yes, you did.
I
Oh
did!
shit!
Stop moving my daughter.
I'm not trying to, it's just, man, my roll 20 is lagging like crazy. It's awesome. I'm like, okay. So, anyway, I'm gonna move here so I can hit this thing. And yeah, I'm gonna hit.
You're gonna move where?
I should be like down at the bottom bit near the stairs.
You are
Basically,
you are out of the pit at that point.
Oh, okay, fine.
yeah, basically, like, okay, if you see the stairs where Mask is, like, you were right here, there's a dotted line, there. That's the tunnel going into this pit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm totally lost. What's going on here?
There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, there's
Yep.
a lot of shit going on this map. A little lost, not gonna lie. In that case, if I move there, then I'm just gonna be on fire. I don't want to
Yeah.
be on fire. Yes,
There's a really lot of places you can live.
yeah, there's not really a lot of places I can.
Not especially.
Just stand up to Bahan's shoulders and then punch things.
Oh my god, yes!
I was gonna make a bunch of dudes standing in the same tile 5 feet apart because they're not gay, but Ava for 100% is, so.
I mean, she is gay, but not.
Not for Taban.
They have incompatible sexuality.
She's
So it's
anti-gay for Taban.
Anti-gay. Okay,
The power of her not being attracted to him actually levitates her away.
can I stand there and hit things, or do I have to move and be on fire?
You have to move and be on fire, or you can move left and hit the prone one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. Fuck. Ah! Every time I move anything, this entire thing explodes for me. It's so fun. My computer doesn't like Roll20. Anyway, I'm
Just
gonna
poking from around the corner.
Alright, you've got advantage because he's prone.
Neat. Okay, I'm hit him with my quarterstaff and blows. Come on. There it is. Cool. Anyway, so I believe I can hit twice with my quarterstaff? Yes.
Yes. Alright.
1, 2.
Both of those hit?
Awesome, and then flurry of blows.
The second one of those flurry of blows hits.
Okay, and so I'm spending a key point for that, and I would also like to use extract aspects, where basically
Okay.
if I hit something with my flurry of blows, I can learn the creature's damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, damage immunities, condition
Great.
immunities.
Alright.
Yep.
So, as you just step towards the pit and wail on this poor clay gladiator down on the ground, roll for damage on the attacks, by the way, you gain an innate understanding of what these things are. They are immune to poison damage, they cannot be charmed, frightened, or poisoned, they don't need to eat, sleep, or breathe. Other than that, there is no damage resistances. They also cannot make ranged attacks or be disarmed.
Okay, cool. So most of what I expected, really, but still good to know.
Alright.
Okay, cool. I beat it up a bunch. Yeah!
Yeah!
Great! That's what I'm good at.
Cool. The gladiators move. Alright. The one who was knocked to the floor gets up, shakes its head a little bit, looks around the arena, and turns to Ava.
Oh, hi. Hello. Hey.
It does not respond to, oh, hi, hello.
That's fine. It doesn't hit me.
Yeah, natural one. It gets its spear knocked away by Taban, who's like, ha! I have disarmed it! Oh, wait, shit. The bad news
also,
stuck.
if I have preternatural encounter. I don't know. The point is, if something attacks me and they miss, I can immediately use my reaction to make a melee attack against that creature.
Yep, you can.
So I'm gonna hit him.
That is just barely a miss.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. You pull back your fist for a powerful blow, and the gladiator quickly raises its shield, just barely deflecting its damage.
Bummer.
But these things have multi-attack, so he's gonna keep on trying.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Alright.
Nope.
That's a miss, Ava. You were just too fast for that blow.
Nope.
Yeah, that's easy dodging for you, Ava.
Yep.
Does that mean she gets to attack again?
No, she already used a reaction.
No. Yeah, I used
Oh.
But, good to know that's a thing I can do, because,
Yep.
whoa, I can punch things more.
Hooray.
Amazing.
That's all I
Alright.
do.
The second Clay Gladiator is going to go up to Taban and go start wailing on him. Okay, so 2 of those hit. Because beefiest Taban is, 22 and 19 are a whole lot to deal with.
Oof.
Would a D4 make a difference for the 19 potentially?
Potentially.
I'll roll it. Easy.
Already did. Okay, I'll take the 3 actually, because then Taban has a little special ability. He can add 3 to his AC against 1 melee attack that would hit him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So he knocks that one out of the side with his mighty shield. And then the one that is currently engaging Ileana is going to,
Yes.
obviously, go for Ileana with a lot of stabbing.
That's fair.
But this time you've
Stab
got
me, I dare you.
This time you've got armor on though, so it should be fine.
God fucking bless.
No, that's
That
not
hits,
fine.
though.
Oh my god!
That hits. Okay. Oof. You jinxed me is what you did.
Oh my
You
god!
jinxed me is what you did.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
God damn it, Alex.
Can I
You're
roll
like,
a
good
D?
thing you have armor as I stab you multiple times.
Wait, Ileana has an AC of 18, right?
I have an AC
That
of
is
18.
correct.
I'll roll a D4 on that 22.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Sorry.
Nope.
No, this one's just fucking going at it.
I guess I got the good one.
All right. So, the other Clay Gladiator is going to step out of the flaming sphere, and
Wait, how much damage is that total? Just
that is 34.
holy shit.
So these guys hurt. He's going to step out of the flaming sphere, but that is all he's going to do. He's going to ready to stab someone, but he's not stabbing anyone yet. However, they did end their turns next to this flaming sphere, so they got to make that dex save again.
And a
Hey!
minus D4 for all of them.
Hey.
Hey!
I have a. What is the zone? What is the thing that I have?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Okay.
Your zone is an aura of protection, Ileana.
Oh,
Basically,
it's for friendly creatures. Okay, yeah.
yeah, friendly creatures get a
I was
bonus
just
to
gonna
saving throws
Yeah, I
if
was
they're
gonna
within
double
10
check
feet.
that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Da, 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 da! Oh my! Da, 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 da! Double natural 20s.
God, fuck you.
Just be like that.
God. It really do be like that sometimes.
It really do.
God damn it.
Damn it, woman! All right. Azaka is going to move over here and start shooting some bow shots down at the gladiators. Whoop. So that's going to be. So that's going to be 2 attacks. The first one is a miss. The second one is also a miss. There's a lot going on in there. Firing in the melee is hard. Ileana!
Finally. As I die. God.
God.
Well,
Ileana was just very surprised when she said
apparently.
You're fine.
God, I'm upsetty. But I'm gonna go ahead and I have 2 attacks.
That is correct.
So I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy and as well as this guy.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do that, I guess. This is for my action.
Okay. Go for it. That's a miss.
Oh.
Yeah!
That, however, is a hit.
So I missed this guy, but I hit this guy.
All right. You spin around, and the momentum of your sword just impales the clay gladiator straight through. Roll for damage. Nice. Okay.
Ooh,
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast this on myself because I fucking am dying, I guess. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
All right. Your AC is now effectively 20 as a field of divine energy
I swear to
surrounds
God! Raises if it were me, I'd be raising my middle finger as the shield went up. Fuck you! But it's Ilya.
Alright. I'm pretty sure that is not the somatic component of Shield of Faith.
The most important part of Shield of Faith.
Are you guys doing alright down there?
Yeah, we're great!
Okay, excellent. I'll just be right up here then. Call me if you need me.
Coughs up blood.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm joking. You have a crossbow, right?
That I do. I am very
Shoot
precise with the
things!
cross. You got it. I'm feeling a lot less exhausted, so this time I do not have disadvantage. I don't think.
Great! I don't know what that means, because this is a game. Yeah!
I don't know what you're talking about either. It just kind of falls off of the side of the clay gladiator, who looks down at it, looks up at Orvex, looks back at Ileana.
This is so sad.
I don't know what else I expected.
Did I help?
No!
Okay, good to know. Thalia.
Okay. Ileana, how are you doing? Pretty bad?
Pretty damn bad. You just saw her get stabbed 3 times.
No, I was in the bathroom.
Okay, well, she got stabbed 3 times.
She's at
All
about
of them were
11.
I'm 11 out of 48.
That's pretty bad.
It's pretty damn bad.
Well, I'll attack and then I'll use Healing Word on you as my bonus action.
Okay.
So I'll there's no rule saying I can't do that first. Here, this 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier, so that's 4, so bleh. Oh, this is taking forever.
It's a slaughter day. Why are you gonna miss a slaughter day?
I don't know, I'm just so slow today. I rolled a 1.
Why is my luck the shit today?
That's the lowest amount I could have rolled.
I swear to God, my luck is the shit today.
Oh, that's so interesting.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Alright. Thalia calls down some encouraging words. Encouraging quote-unquote words.
Oh, I have a new longbow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have a magic longbow.
We got it. It's a very fancy snake longbow.
Yep.
That's interesting. Is it good?
It's very fancy
Probably.
looking.
There's
Yeah.
one way to find out.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's try it out.
Yeah!
And it doesn't have actually anything with it, so let's not try it out. Oh wait,
Okay.
yes it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'd assume we would have picked up some arrows off of the snake people who nearly stole Lucian away in the night.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and hit, I guess any of them I can see from up here, so probably this one.
I mean, you certainly try, but you're still getting used to the fancy snake longbow, its weight and stuff, and your shot goes wide. It goes straight into the flaming sphere.
Yeah, and I'm just like, well, this really isn't my day, is it? I guess I spent
You're
all my
telling
luck
me.
on the sphere. I think also, let me check the rules of the sphere, but yeah, any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere has to make a dex save, so
Yep,
if the clay guys didn't do it before, they probably should
They
now.
did, though.
Okay.
It's all good. It is now Mask's turn. Alright, he's going to just take a little dip over here, like, oh, you thought arrows would come from here? Surprise, bitch! Shoots an arrow at the one that's attacking Ileana. And come on. There we go. Yeah. Sunk! It just pierces straight through the
Holy
Clay
shit.
Gladiator's skull.
Damn!
Okay. So that's not enough to kill it, unfortunately, but it looks really bad off.
Nice.
So that
Close.
Close, yeah. Alright. Taban is going to hear the whir of something flying right past him as Mask ducks behind here and does what he does best, which is hide. No one will ever see him when he's like 5 feet away. That wasn't supposed to be with advantage, but 28, yeah, they're not seeing him.
Yeah.
Taban hears the whoosh, sees the very bad off Clay Gladiator that is attacking Ileana. Gonna whirl around and try to stab that one a bunch. That's a miss. That is a hit. And then he's going to do one more stab. Why not?
Yeah!
That's a
Stabbing.
miss.
Oh.
He stabbed
He
good,
did his
though.
best.
He tried his best.
He did his best. Yeah.
It is now Lucian's turn.
Alright, cool. I am going to cast Toll the Dead on the bottommost Clay Gladiator, the one that's the worst.
Okay.
So DC 16 Wiz save, minus 1d4. And then since he's injured, he'll take the 17 if he doesn't save.
Okay. And D4?
Come on, big money.
Big money.
Boom!
Hell yeah!
This dread atonal bell rings through the air, and as it does, the gladiator seizes up and just crumbles, its spear dropping from its hand at Ileana's feet.
Nice!
Excellent. I'm also going to use Healing Word on Ileana. Level 1, why not?
Well,
You get 2 HP back.
thanks,
Wow, that
friend.
should have my modifier on it, so
Good.
that'll actually be 6.
That's
So,
actually
I don't know why
6.
it's fucked up.
Because Roll20 is like, fuck you for today, I guess.
Alright. Ava!
I hit things with a quarterstaff again!
Neither of those hit.
And then I use Flurry of Blow! Something that has never happened in this particular fight.
Not once. Both
Okay,
of those,
well.
however, hit.
Yeah. So at least there's that.
So at least there's that.
So Ava swings out with her quarterstaff twice, completely fails to hit this thing that she's been wailing on, then just gets frustrated and punches it twice instead.
Alright.
Woo! And that's gonna be it for me.
Cool. As you punch the Clay Gladiator in her face and you pull your fist back, Ava, it's going to ready its spear and once again go full ham on you.
Great! Good. I'm glad. Doesn't hit.
That's a miss. You just barely managed to duck out of the way of his first swing as he comes around again. Yeah, you easily duck out of the way of this one.
Just hits.
Yeah. However, you are not fast enough for his third and final swing as he gashes you directly in the shoulder, and it hurts like a lot.
Great. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. The one that was engaging Taban in Mortal Kombat is very insulted that he...
Wait. He missed me, though.
He did miss you.
So I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
So... Boop. Ha! Fucking hell!
Are you, though?
Anyway, I'm gonna put in those 14 points of damage now.
Okay. Meanwhile, the gladiator that was attacking Taban looks very angry that Taban just turned away from him, and is going to make him pay for that mistake with a lot of stabbing. That is a hit. That's a miss. That's a hit. It can probably be baned away. Let me double check. It was not, in fact, baned away, but he can parry that attack. The spear on the first attack, on the other hand, that definitely hit him. Taban looks a little bit bloodied now, but he looks up and is like, "Oh, I am loving this shit!" Meanwhile,
He's having a great time.
The last little clay gladiator sees that Ileana is no longer engaging its buddy, so he's going to walk down and take his place.
Great.
Alright. So, this is all going to be against an effective AC of 20 now because of Shield of Faith.
I swear to God in heaven.
Oh my god!
Jesus!
So, Ileana?
I know.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
A constitution?
Yes.
Your spell is a concentration spell, so you need to make sure you can still concentrate.
You can still concentrate on it. Okay, you're good, but he's got 2 more attacks. That's a miss!
Yay!
And that's a miss. So you only take the first 7 damage, and you're still holding up Shield of Faith.
I can hear Tammy's soul leaving her body.
Slowly but surely. Azaka is gonna keep doing what Azaka do. Shoot some more longbow shots into the top gladiator. After I do this, I'm going to roll dex saves for the 2 gladiators next to the flaming sphere, though. Okay. Azaka hit once for 4 damage.
Well, it's something.
She tried.
Doing great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's trying her best. And then top down for the gladiators next to the flaming sphere. Top one didn't make it.
Yay!
So they continue to be roasted and continue to stand there like it's fine. It's fine. This is all fine. How are you? Alright. And then it is Ileana's turn.
I'm gonna tag this guy, because it seems like Taban kind of can handle himself. I'm sorry, I'm very tired.
It's
okay.
No, it's okay. You are doing well given the situation that is happening right now.
The second one is a hit as you drive your longsword past his shield and straight through him. Cool.
Yay!
Alright.
Da-da.
Da-da-da. Orvex is gonna be like, okay, so now I'm thinking about it, maybe that last one wasn't so effective. Maybe I try again for a little bit.
Yeah, you can do that! Please do that!
Tick!
You're doing great, sweetie.
Orvex was not doing great, sweetie. Thalia!
Sigh. I mean, he's not doing much better, which is sad. I'm probably just gonna try and shoot again.
Okay.
Let's try my snaky boy. Ooh, I failed.
Yeah. Chung! Oops, you broke the string on your fancy snake longbow.
Oh.
I can fix that when we're done.
Okay. Alright, I guess that I need to reweight this or something. This isn't working out.
Alright, you still got a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm looking at, trying to find
Can you
something.
move your flaming sphere and ram an enemy?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
ram people with the flaming spear.
I can. Who do you want me to ram?
Well, when you put it like that, what are the golems?
Huh?
What are the golems? What are the gladiators?
There's already 2 guys in it. If I ram another one, I'm gonna hit,
Can't you move it back and then kind of, sort of like an alley-oop motion? I don't know.
I don't know, Alex, can I?
Make it jump. Squish them.
Can I make it jump?
If you ram the sphere into a creature, the creature must make the saving throw, and it stops moving this turn. You can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet and jump it across pits up to 10 feet wide.
I want to make it jump.
Whee! The sphere jumps. And then
and then it lands on them.
Lands on the middle guy. Whee! As he makes a dexterity saving throw.
Whee!
Yeah,
Nice.
That is a total failure. And he continues to be on fire. This is extremely unpleasant for him.
I can tell by how much he's reacting to this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The faces of the gladiators look impassive. They just have judgmental and vaguely angry stares. On your left. And then Mass just fires a short bow over Ava's shoulder into that topmost gladiator.
Ava's so used to this, but she's like, okay, this is just happening. Just moves over slightly.
Slightly. Yeah, it's just what he does at this point.
At this point, if she just, if Mass just vanishes into thin air, she's just like, yeah, okay. We're hopefully shooting something that needs to be shot.
And then, it looks like that gladiator needs to be shot because he is looking very badly off.
Yay!
And once again, where the hell did Mass go? Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, no one's passive perception is that high. Taban is gonna do what Taban do best, and stab. Alright, that is 1 hit to the top gladiator. That is a miss. And that is a hit to the top gladiator, as he just barely manages to break through this one's defenses. And it crumbles like the last one, dropping its own spear.
Yeah!
Alright. Lucian.
I seem to be working out pretty well here. I'll do another Toll the Dead on, probably the middle one is more hurt at this point.
Okay.
DC 16 whiz save. Alright, 23 necrotic damage,
23!
baby!
Another loud, dark bell rings through, and it looks much worse off now.
Alright, in that case... Actually, things should be fine. I'll just... Yeah, I'm good for this turn.
Cool. Ava.
Alright, now that the thing is gone, Ava jumps over to Bond's shoulder, or she would if I could get Roll20 to let me move anywhere. That was my real mistake, trying to move at all in this thing, but I wanted to.
You absolute buffoon.
I can't hit him. I think I can hit him from here? Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Great, that's what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna try to hit him again. Boop, boop.
Second one hits. Unarmed strike hits.
Cool. Awesome. I'm not gonna... Well, you know what? No, I'm just gonna hit with 2. Alright, that's what I got.
You deliver some solid blows as the gladiator finds itself beset on 2 sides.
Yay!
Yay! Alright. And that's that much damage taken. So, the gladiator is going to look at 2 opponents. Ready at spear, turn first to Ava, and attack. Da-da-da-da-da. Oof. Ow.
Well, yeah, that hits.
That's
that
definitely a hit, as he manages to get a solid blow in. Rears back for another, feeling confident now.
That also hits.
Great.
Shit.
Yeah. But then he's going to turn to Taban and attack Taban instead. That is a miss to Taban. Taban raises the shield and knocks the blow aside. But then there's the guy who's still locked in combat with Ileana, and he has no intention of stopping. That's a miss thanks to Shield of Faith.
Thank God.
Pulls back a blow, but the magical energy holds it back and prevents it from doing any meaningful damage. You easily manage to knock this blow out to the side. And then his third attack...
D4,
goes
D4.
through. D4! D4!
D4, D4.
Aw,
Sorry.
man.
Can only stack it so much.
And then I need another Constitution saving throw, Ileana.
Okay, I have 2 points left. Where?
You're good. You're still upholding your Shield of Faith, even through this very difficult encounter. You're bleeding really badly, but you are just fucking done with this guy's shit.
Just like, whatever, I don't even care.
Whatever, man! Alright. So, Azaka is also pretty good where she is. She's going to make some longbow shots at the topmost one. Before she does that, I need to make dexterity saving throws because they're still on fire. Why go anywhere when you could be on fire instead?
I think a D4 would make a difference for the top one. I got that. I'll get that.
Okay. I think that means he just barely fails, yeah.
Yay!
Cool. So, they are made out of clay and don't fear fire that much, but it is still very obviously burning them.
Hooray!
Hooray! So now, Azaka is going to make some longbow shots. Because surely these ones will hurt more. Surely these ones won't deal 4 damage to the gladiators.
I want to believe.
First attack misses. Azaka, please. Azaka, please.
Azaka!
Look, I'm trying. It's very hard to shoot directly downward.
It's true.
Ileana.
We're gonna try and beat him with the last of my strength.
That's a hit. The second one doesn't.
Why does only one of my sword blows only hit?
It's so
Always
weird.
only one.
Defiantly raising your sword, you deliver a powerful slash across the chest of the clay gladiator. Whoop. Anything else you want to do?
Good smite.
Yeah, you could smite him
I'll
because he
add
did
a smite
hit.
to it. I'll add a smite to it. Of spell slot 1, so that's 2d8.
2d8, yes.
I'm just like,
Not bad.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty
the
good. though.
general consensus across the board.
Yeah, that's
of
basically
my-
a summary of how the fight has gone for you.
Yeah,
One
this-
max.
That's basically Tomb of Annihilation in one roll.
Yeah.
As you channel divine energy through your sword, and it burns at the gladiator's wound. Orvex continues to try his best, just kind of lazily pot-shotting into there. Oh my god, he hit something!
Holy shit, this is shocking.
He also has
almost
sneak attack as he fires down at the one that is engaging.
Oh my
god!
They just forgot about him.
It's not a threat.
You see, I told you, you shouldn't underestimate Orvex Acromus. I am full of dark and terrible power.
Oh my god.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll take it. Okay. Sure.
Thalia.
Okay. We're looking pretty done with this fight, aren't we? We're wrapping up.
You did manage to take out 2 of the original 4, and the one that's engaging Ava and Taban is looking really bad off.
Okay. Then I'll just keep
I want it dead before it can hit me again, because I'm not feeling very good.
Then I'll healing word Ileana again. So I got 2 slots remaining, and
That's much more helpful.
Yay!
Yay!
You're feeling a little better now, Ileana.
Wheezes.
Okay, we're trying this again, this time with my adamantine Sherpa. Oh, good.
Oh, good. Firing downward is very hard, Thalia.
How is this so hard? It's going with gravity.
I don't know. It's just, aiming between bars without falling through yourself, and firing in the middle of melee, any number of things can be happening.
Exactly.
Mask, on the other hand, just do what masks do.
Zoop and shoot.
Zoop and shoot.
So the best part about Mask's actions for me is, for me, Mask's token is covered up by Ava's character sheet, because I'm trying to fit everything onto the screen. So for me, Mask has truly vanished into, God knows where. He just sort of is attacking from somewhere, doing a lot of damage.
Wow!
Okay.
Mask is really getting into character as he, plunges an arrow directly into the skull of his clay gladiator. It looks terrible right now. But then he's just gonna, go back and do what Mask do. The old plink and shoot. No one knows where Mask goes.
No one. We really don't.
Alright. And then, Taban is going to let out a battle cry. You'll see what happens when you mess with Taban! And go for stabbing the topmost gladiator. As he does so, he just rips the spear right through, pulls it out, it falls into 2 chunks, and disappears, dropping its bronze sphere on the ground.
Yay!
Yay!
Nice!
And then, I'm gonna move this guy. No, I don't want to move the fireball, I want to move the gladiator! No! Come on, Roll20!
Roll20 does not want to cooperate with us today.
Mask, why are you going back? And then he is going to turn to the one that's facing Ileana, see that Ileana is doing pretty bad, step by the flaming sphere because he can take it, and try to bash his shield into the clay gladiator's skull.
Wah.
That's the miss, unfortunately, but he's gonna do it one more time because he's got multi-attack. Oh! Yeah, that hits! Wham!
Damn.
Nice.
Shields are melee weapons, right? Because Taban just carved his into the skull of this thing, and it is down on the ground.
Nice.
And then he has to make a dexterity
Step
saving
away
throw.
from the sphere.
But he gets a bonus because he's near me. He gets advantage.
No, he gets +3. Plus
He's
fine.
He's fine. Yeah.
Oh, a bonus is him 3. Well, okay. Yeah.
Taban dodges the fire. that he
Taban
walked
dodges
into.
the fire. He's stepping there so that Ava doesn't have to get burned by the fire.
I appreciate.
Lucian!
You could have just stepped back out of whatever.
No, it goes diagonal. Diagonals are a thing.
Well, I mean back to where you were standing before. Never
Then
mind.
Ava would be on
As
fire.
to
You are
that.
not thinking about this.
He's making it so I can walk over and hit things without burning, which is good. I appreciate. I understand. I get it.
All right. Once
11.
more, necrotic energy fills the air and racks the body of the clay gladiator. Okay.
I will also throw a. It'll be fine. Alright, that's my turn.
Cool. Ava,
I'm gonna punch it!
you've got advantage because he's prone.
Great! Alright, let me... Sorry, now I have to move up my sheet to hit advantage. There we go, okay.
The shell.
Okay, so... 1, 2, and then I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows to do...
Alright, first quarter
Nice.
step and the unarmed strikes all hit.
It's
Awesome.
like Yoshi with the shell.
What? What?
Cammy got busted.
Hello, Cammy machine broke.
I can't
Cammy
believe she
machine
fucking
broke.
dead. Oh my god.
Okay. The Clay Gladiator is looking really bad off, but it's slowly gonna get up, see 3 fighters, slam its spear against its shield in a bring it on gesture. And first, it's gonna try and stab Taban. That is a hit to Taban. Bane ain't doing shit against that.
Oof.
Then he's gonna turn to Ava. And he's gonna do some stabbing.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I'm
No.
gonna hit it.
That's a hit. Alright.
Oh wait, no, it's not stand. Either way.
Either way you hit him though. Basically, so there's a video game called Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and one of the moves in that game is basically someone thrusts out a spear and you stomp on it. That's what you do before you just punch this guy in the face.
Yeah!
Then he
Good
is
time.
going to turn to Ileana and make one final swing at Ileana. That could potentially be a miss.
Oh no.
It's not though.
Well,
I tried.
I'm down.
All right.
She's fine.
He knocks Ileana down with one last swing, stands up, arms outstretched in a pose of glory. But then, the flaming spear is once again gonna almost roast him. Alright.
I still would have failed.
You still would have failed, yeah. And as he does so, the clay on his body starts melting and crackling. He looks at Ava and Taban, puts one hand across his chest and bows deeply before he crumbles and drops his spear.
Nice.
Oof.
The gladiators
Yay!
are defeated!
Cool. Yeah,
Come
I'm gonna go heal Ileana because I'm good at healing people who are down. So give me a hot moment to
To deal with that.
Deal with
ignore that.
Every
You
time I'm
actually
like, Eliana's gonna prove herself. She always ends up dying.
All right, ignore that. You actually get maximum, so you get 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 back.
Damn.
Yeah,
Nice.
you are
Cleric.
back up immediately, and as you look around, the flaming sphere slowly dissipating, because why would you keep that thing on fire? Everything you wanted to kill with it's dead. Alright.
I don't know, it's cool.
True. Oh, right. Thalia, hold on. Give me your bow. I'll kind of sort of come back up the stairs. And
When he gets back up,
can't
I
rotate
give
it.
him the bow.
I'm gonna do a mending on the bowstring.
This is the worst. I can't rotate my thing because it's on the little symbol. Uh-huh! There it goes.
There we go.
I am dying.
Ooh,
I'm
boy.
dying, Scoob. Okay,
Right.
so you stand there and catch your breath, looking at the gladiator pit and the spears that are just scattered on the ground.
So, you think these will fit in those statues?
100%. Lucy will give back the mended bow.
Thank you.
Great. Ava looks over at Ileana. You okay?
She just looked like she kind of like jumped up at first when Lucian had healed her, but then she sees everything's over again, and she just kind of like leans on the wall.
Oh. Ava pats her on the shoulder.
Oh, pass up one of those spears.
Yep.
It's 20 feet. We could just go up the stairs, says Taban.
I was like,
I suppose.
grab him. Let's do that and not try to these bars.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you could climb out of there. It looks pretty slick.
I don't know, maybe Ava could.
You know, I don't particularly feel like trying it right now.
All right.
Collect some spears, I guess?
Spear per statue, all at once?
You pick up the spheres, and you start putting them in the hands of the statues. They slide in with a click, and they look to be perfect fits. And as they do, the pedestal that is in the middle of the room, just past the pit, say, stone pedestal about 4 feet high, with a stone hatch on the top of it, and that hatch slowly starts turning and moving to the side. And within, there is a puzzle cube around the same dimensions as the cube from the Shrine of Kubazan, except this one does not have a froghemoth engraved on it. This one has the image of a jaguar in sitting position with tentacles that you presume are snakes coming out of its back.
Ooh, that looks cool.
I prefer the first one.
What are those called again? Kamidons?
Yes, those are kamidons. They're like jaguars, but they got snakes in their back.
Yep, I can see that. Alright.
Well, I'll take it.
Alright.
Yes.
Excellent. That is 2 of them down. That, we're making some pretty good progress, if I do say so myself, says Orvex.
Yeah.
Alright.
Boy. Maybe we should, take a moment before we decide before we, go looking for any more of these. Just, I don't know about you guys, but I just got stabbed several times. Didn't have a very good time with it. Would like to recover from being stabbed multiple.
Yeah, taking a breather would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I suppose. As Matt leans back, he's doing fine.
No, you never get stabbed. Then again, neither do I, but,
Well, that's because I don't go into people's stabbing range.
Smart.
I just said I don't either.
You're both very smart. Congrats.
Yes, I know. Let's take a break.
I suppose I could afford to lay back for an hour. Maybe if I do, I can recall the full tale of the 9 trickster gods.
Oh, finally! That'd be
Actually,
really nice.
yes. I would appreciate that.
Having the ability to actually hit something, it's given me some inspiration as to, thinking about stuff I should remember but don't.
Right.
Your laugh sounded like bird calls. That one too.
What kind of bird?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
That's not sound like when she laughs. That's so gross. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Right, how about that story?
Give me a minute. I need to think of it and make sure that my pronunciation is correct. I'm still seeing a couple of stars, so I might be a little bit off on some of the finer details.
Yes, Oldemuin. I mean, even if you did mispronounce it, I doubt any of us would know, but, it'd be a good time to roll some hit dice.
Yeah,
Yep.
roll some hit dice.
Everyone who needs to roll hit dice to recover health.
I still don't know how to do that.
On your character sheet, it's going to say hit dice. I think.
Yeah,
Just click on that, and those will be the hit points you heal each time. You have 6 of those, and can use as many as you need.
Okay.
Okay, and then once you get up to full, no need to keep on rolling.
I can math.
Yeah. Math is fun.
Add.
Agreed. I have one more. And it was enough to get me back to full!
Nice!
Yay!
Wow, great. Cool.
Excellent.
Thanks. Alright, well, that was a good use of that hit dice. That was great.
It's okay. I have lay on hands for you. Pep, pep, pep,
Well,
pep, pep, pep.
you
How
should-
much do you need?
You should save that.
You should save
I'm
that.
sorry.
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's okay, but thank you.
Oh, I thought you said you should have said that. I'm like, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Are you sure you want me to save it?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's come to me.
Alright. Lay it on me.
So, you have to understand, this is all going from stuff I have researched piecemeal. Stories of Omu's 9 tricks the gods died with the Omuans who worshipped them. But here is what I do remember. Long ago, the god Ubtao hardened his heart and vowed to weep for the people of Omu no longer. I assume because they did many crimes. Many crimes would probably do that to a person. The rain stopped, the jungle withered and died, and death swept through Omu. Then, one morning, a wise Zorbo emerged from a hollow tree and spoke to the dying Omuans. To convince Ubtao of their worth, she decided to cook him a stew made from all of their good qualities. Catching such virtues wouldn't be easy, so she asked a wily Almirage to help her. The Almirage snuck recklessness into the pot, which she saw as a virtue, and Ubtao spat out the stew when he tasted it because he obviously did not. From that day on, Obalaka the Zorbo and Ijin the Almirage became terrible enemies. Let me spell those for you in the chat, because there are apostrophes in these.
Oh, that is so appreciated.
Much obliged.
I never would have guessed that.
At noon, a brave kamidon hopped down from a rock. She saw the evil in the Omuans' hearts and decided to lance it like a troublesome boil. The kamidon fashioned a holy spear, but she left it by the riverbank, and a crafty grong stole it. In her rage, Shagambi the kamidon forgot all about the Omuans and chased Nang Nang the grong forever across the sky. That one sounds a little familiar. And then he looks over at the carving of Shagambi and Nang Nang right by Mask. Oh yeah, that'd be why. Yeah. And then, when evening came, a wily Ebli stepped from his reed hut. He didn't like the Omuans, but without him, he'd have no one to play his tricks on. The Ebli sent the marsh frog to reason with Ubtao, but the frog was angry and decided to wrestle the god instead. This amused Ubtao because, what? It's a frog, what's it gonna do? So he gave the frog tentacles to make it stronger. When Kubazan, the frog Hemoth, returned to Papa Zadal, the Ebli, he chased Papa Zadal into the swamp with his new tentacles. That also sounds familiar. I think we actually faced one of the big old frog things with tentacles. I don't know.
Yes, that
I
is
was blacking out halfway through.
Probably.
That night, a Sioux monster broke into Ubtao's palace and stole a pail of water for the Omuans. When the god came running to find it, the Sioux monster hid the pail in a Jaculi's burrow. Ubtao asked the jungle animals where his water was hidden, and Moa the Jaculi was too honest to lie. When Wongo the Sioux monster found out that Moa had betrayed him, he vowed to catch the Jaculi and eat him up. All the while, Unk the flail snail lived deep under the earth. The noise of the other animals fighting made her slither up to the surface, and when day dawned over her shell, the light blinded Ubtao and made his eyes water. Life returned to Omu, and the people built shrines to honor the animals who had saved them.
Huh. I can only assume that all the other temples are going to relate to the various animals we're presumably going to have in some capacity.
I am detecting a theme.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's see here. So we've got a big ol' fuck-off snail, of course. Let's see here. God, there were so many...
Snails are easy.
Snails are easy! Flail snails! Those are a little harder.
What's a flail snail?
a gigantic snail with flails for eyes, and it is immune to magic from what I know.
Yes, those are a lot harder to deal with. You can't just pour salt on them and wait for them to dissolve.
Has anyone tried?
I haven't, but I can assume someone has.
Probably, now that I think about it.
Asking the important questions here. Okay, so there's a big old flail snail, apparently. What's a zorb?
A Zorbo! I am glad you asked. As I pull up a Zorbo description.
Like, I don't know what half of these things are, and I've just accepted the fact that whenever I roll, I just won't. So...
As I look in the proper tab for what a Zorbo is. Alright, so, do you know what a koala is?
Kinda?
Okay, so, picture a koala, but he eats human flesh.
It's not that much worse from a regular koala.
What's a koala?
It's like a bear, but useless.
Azaka pipes up. I think it is a bear, but it only eats one thing, and then only if it's right there, and otherwise it just cries and refuses to eat and dies. It is evolution's mistake.
Exactly. Useless.
Right. Thank you.
I read about him in a book once, but that's way better than what was in the book.
And then let's keep on going down the list. There's an Almirage.
Yeah, what's that?
Almirage, it's a bunny rabbit with a horn.
Of course. All right. Sure. Okay.
They're not actually native to Chult. They were brought to Chult long, long ago by merchants from the distant land of Zakara.
Huh.
So they're invasive.
An invasive species, but apparently, listen, it was invasive at one point, but apparently still cool enough that now they have a legend about it. So,
well, it must be purged.
Wow, that's very disturbing. I'm going to pretend I did not hear that.
What? That's what we must do.
And then,
you responded so quickly to that.
Let's see. Kamidon. We can see what a kamidon is. I think we're good there.
Yeah, I got that one.
Grung. I'd be pretty surprised if anyone didn't know what a grung is.
Well, feel free to lay it on me just in case I'm
Grung.
Grung?
Yeah, remember Captain ended up fighting him, and there's a whole thing. We've encountered some.
Oh yeah, the frog people.
Yes.
Right.
It's always a sad day when we have to fight grungs.
So,
from somewhere in your
frogs.
pack, Tad Ribbits, Thalia.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So-
I know.
More frogs then.
Mhm.
Great.
And then there's Papa Zoddle, the Ebly. You actually have seen an Ebly before. They were at Nangalore in the Medusa's court.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah, the big fuck off birds.
They're cranes that can hypnotize you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well?
it sucked.
This all sounds very frustrating.
Yep. Speaking of frustrating, Sioux monsters. Those things are the worst. They're monkeys that send nightmares into your head. You actually have also
Of course.
encountered Sioux monsters before.
That sounds
That's
pretty
right.
fucking shitty.
What?
Yeah, it was the session after Mask got petrified. These were a random encounter. These were asshole monkeys.
I don't remember that at all. Maybe I wasn't there for that session.
I remember. I think Thalia identified them or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Like, somehow I knew them. I don't know, it was fucking shitty as hell. None of us were in the mood. Like,
No one wanted to fight the asshole monkeys, but you had to fight the asshole monkeys.
mm-hmm.
And then, last but not least, there are Jaculi. They are snakes that can camouflage themselves, and they can jump really good. You've also seen a Jaculi before. They were at Mangalore. They were just some random encounter hanging around outside.
I see. Kind of cute. Ava would not say that. I'm saying it. It's cute.
Thalia says that. It's cute.
I'm glad you have a mental picture in your head.
Well, I've seen them before. They're cute.
Okay, that would explain the mental picture in your head.
Alright, good. Well, at least now we're getting the general theme, I guess.
So we
Yeah,
are.
shit with more shit on it.
I don't suppose you... I'd ask if you know which temple goes to which animal, but...
If I had to hazard a guess, I would say that this is the Temple of Shagambi, which is the kamidon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah? What clued you into that?
Well, there happens to be a giant mill.
Don't fucking answer that.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you. I appreciate your help. Yes. You know so much.
Very nice story. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
You're quite welcome. I am a font of knowledge, after all.
Wow, that's great.
I was gonna have Ava ask to learn this stuff from org, but I feel kind of weird asking if I can learn this language if Xander's not here to confirm whether or not I can actually learn it. So I guess I'm
know
gonna wait.
that according to the rules, learning a language takes years.
But it says here that with Cobalt Soul monks, I get an extra language at level 3, and I never took that.
I see. Talk to Xander about it, I would say.
I did. I messaged him, but Xander, this is that I can this session, but I'm like this would have been a really helpful scene to go through if our regular DM was here, but he's not here. So
Unfortunate.
All right, well, that's all good to know. Do you guys feel like trying for another temple? Should we just try to get through this list of bullshit?
Well, yes, because that is our goal.
Yeah. Does everyone feel good to keep moving forward?
I do.
I mean, I think good is maybe a little too strong of a word for most of us, but it's not like it's gonna get better.
I mean, good in about as relative terms we can.
Chult's good, yes.
Yes, Chult good. That is gonna keep that one. Thanks.
Wait, don't you live in Chult? Haven't you lived here forever?
Yes. So I, in particular, am aware of the Chult good.
I'm sorry.
You know, Mia was talking about moving. She
Sounds like a
may
great
have
idea.
a point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No giant tyrannosauruses that have horns and breathe bees.
Yeah, you know, I gotta be honest, didn't know that was a thing, but now that I know it's out there, well, everything's different.
Where were you thinking of moving?
Waterdeep, maybe? I don't know, it doesn't really, you know,
How do you deal with the cold, Ava?
Listen, I haven't put too much thought into it, because she has to be there before I can...
Right.
But in the meantime, you know what temples let's go take out some temples. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find the super annoying monkeys or the really annoying bear. Yeah, let's do that.
I wouldn't even call it a bear. It's less than a bear.
Less than a bear. Thank you, Thalia.
I mean, this one eats flesh, so it has to be a little useful, right? Human flesh.
Is that your definition of useful?
Well, I mean,
A sub-bear. Like how some people are considered sub-humanoid. This is a sub-bearanoid.
I hesitate to ask who you consider subhuman. I think we should. Let's just
move on.
Let's just throw away that suitcase and not
This is
deal
a
with it.
conversation I am never going to have.
Good call.
Wait,
So
now
let's
we
go
don't
back
have
to let's
Some
not.
people. I didn't include me. Judgy.
Let's go find some temples.
Let's go find some temples.
All right. Cool. And you all start to head out up those stairs.
Woo! Da-da!
Da-da! Please, someone move up the stairs.
Which stairs?
Moving is so difficult.
Bottom ones.
I can't move either. What the hell?
Oh, fuck.
I hate this map so much.
All right. Cool.
I just want to get out of the temple. There.
Too far.
All right. You moved just a little too far, and I'm not sure why the light didn't update. I am going to blame, Roll20. But,
Oh.
Lucian, you step outside, and you hear the hissing of gas of some kind.
That's cute.
So, Ava and Lucian, I'm going to need you two to make 2 Constitution saving throws each.
Where the fuck did Ava go?
Where's Ava?
you know-
What the fuck?
She vanished.
Oh, fuck! There goes Ava!
Well,
alright.
Anyway, Constitution saving throw. Right, okay.
2 of them.
I'm trying. Please just hit the thing. There we go.
Alright, I actually need to double check the flavor text of elves, to see if they have, like, some special ability against being knocked unconscious by something.
Ooh, let me double check.
They have an ability against being charmed.
Magic
Okay.
Yeah.
put me to sleep.
Okay, this
Oh, yeah,
isn't
they can't
magic,
put you to sleep.
unfortunately.
Okay, in that case, I'm out.
Yeah. So, Ava and Lucian, you just feel so very sleepy and you fall to the ground unconscious. The rest of you hear roaring and look around a corner at 2 large jaguars with snakes coming out of their backs.
Those don't look like jaguars. Those look like mushrooms or something.
Gotta zoom in.
You gotta zoom in. I gotta actually show the handout what they look like, and then you'll see.
Put the handout up.
I'll put the handout up, and then we will go on break as we go start to engage the kamidons.
And then our friends will get eaten by these friends.
There they go.
Now I can
Oh,
kind of
wow.
see it.
Wee!
It's
Aw,
big
cute.
angry kitty.
But I want to pet one. It's gonna
Aw,
kill Ava,
little
but
baby.
Little baby. We will see you all in a few minutes as we deal with Big Kitty, folks. Bye-bye.
bye. Bye.
Welcome back to Tomb of Annihilation. We have found the giant kitties who will now eat you.
It's fine.
Yeah,
This is
so,
fine.
that was their surprise round, breathing the sleeping gas on Ava and Lucian. Orvex hears this and says, "Ah, I believe you have found the kamidon! You see, they can breathe sleeping gas!"
I'm unconscious and can't say anything sassy.
Yeah,
and
same. Fuck.
But if I could,
Orvex is
A
going
lot of sass!
Orvex is going to go over and shake Ava awake, saying, "So, you found the Kamidon. I don't think you heard me the first time."
Wow, he just doesn't.
Just to be annoying! Like, he just, like, shakes her, and she's just like, what? What? And she,
I
like,
see
kinda
you have
turns
found the
back.
Kamidon.
What? Ava kind of glances over and sees these big fuck-off cats. Yes! Thank you! I
You're
can see
welcome.
the cats!
That was his action to wake not Thalia up, Ava up. I said Thalia because it's Thalia's turn.
Wow, that was the worst action ever. I mean, it was good to wake Ava up, but also that was stupid.
I mean, it's probably the most useful thing he could have done.
Yeah.
I mean, I am Orvex the Kramus.
Thanks. Okay, erupting Earth. I'll need to get into visible sight distance. So that fucking sucks. I really don't want to do. I'm gonna peek out, and oh my god, this map is laggy.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who's fine with it?
Is it possible to just turn off the
Dynamic
lighting
lighting?
stuff? Yeah, dynamic lighting.
Unfortunately, no, because there are all the other shrines on here.
Fuck. No wonder it's so laggy.
We'll be good, we promise. We won't look anywhere else.
I won't look anywhere else.
I'll
Like,
be
just
a good
No,
little girl.
No, we have to have the authentic Tomb of Annihilation experience and all be in misery.
Okay, I need to scoot Ava for a hot sec because I moved Thalia here.
That's fine.
I'm gonna do erupting Earth. Actually, like kind of like over here, so that if he tries to move, he'll still be caught in it. But it's fine because it's a big cube. 20-foot cube. I cast it.
All right.
20-foot cube.
Well,
I cast it.
Left or right one?
The right one.
Cool.
I like did the like thing. I tried to get the spell card output, but I didn't.
We've cast it enough that we know what it does. There's a big ol' cloud of earth and rubble bursts from the ground beneath the Kamidon, who yelps and yowls in surprise as it is pierced by the difficult terrain of the earth around it. That is 21
Yay.
damage.
Nice.
Alright. Cube.
Cube.
There's
I'm gonna draw. Oh, you already got the cube.
there's the cube.
I
Alright.
can deal with it. Oh wait, and I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to sneak back. I'm not actually sneaking back. I'm just like, alright, now I'm gonna move Ava back. There you go, Ava.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright. So, the Kamidon that was pierced by the earth, that's difficult terrain for it, so it cannot move all that far, but it can get over to Lucian.
Ah!
And with no other targets in sight, it's gonna start chomping.
I can't believe I'm fucking dead.
No!
And because I'm prone and not awake, I get advantage.
Alright. I don't know why this doesn't auto-roll the damage of the bite, but whatever. Yeah. So, Chomp, you, let me double check. Oh yeah, you're awake now, that's the good news. The bad news is, your head is inside of a jaguar's mouth.
Fuck!
Oh, fuck!
And then the snakes are also going to try and chomp on you.
Jesus! Fuck!
They're not even gonna get anything from it. They're snakes.
They're not, they're trying to reach around the jaguar, but the jaguar's like, no, no, this is my food. No.
It's always the old reach around.
Alright. So, you are awake because you took damage. The Kamidon didn't have any other targets. However, the Kamidon that isn't that one is going to charge, and it is going to look around, see Mask, raise a claw and bat at him. This is now with advantage. Mask is not prone.
You sure? Okay. I'm like.
I am
just
sure.
surprised.
Yeah.
Wait! I think not.
Okay.
It's not much, but it's something.
So, Mask does not get absolutely fucking decimated by the claw, but he does get smacked very hard for 7 damage, and he has to make a strength saving throw. Alright. Which, oh dear. Mask is not good at those. He is good enough, though!
That's good.
Okay. So, he manages to retain his balance thanks to having somehow natural strength and also Ileana boosting him. But then the Kamidon is going to turn towards easier prey, Ava, and have the snakes attack her.
Great, good. I'm so glad.
I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw. If you get higher than 12, which you probably will, you only take 11 poison damage.
You also get a +3.
Oh,
no, it's 22, 26 total. Yeah. The snakes bite into you, and their venom just courses through your veins as you are very badly wounded, Ava, and directly on the ground, fighting a giant fuck-off cat.
Great, good. Okay, so that's 22 plus 4. Great. Shit. That's very bad.
Alright. Tabana's gonna squeeze his way out of the stairway, face the Kamidons, and say, "Ah, yes, I think these are Kamidons." Hold on. I'm going to stab this one a whole lot, he says, gripping the spear with 2 hands and getting stabby.
I love this man so much.
I love him so much.
That's a hit. I'm pretty sure that's a hit. Oh yeah, that's a hit. And that's a hit! Yeah, the Kamidon is much less successful about parrying blows from a massive spear than other gladiators also armed with massive spears, and it is looking pretty bad. Cool. Lucian! There's a cat!
There's a whole lot of shit
There's a
happening. First off, before I do anything else, I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. I'll deal with... There we go. And then I am going to cast... Wait, is this a... Alright. I'm gonna... Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Hold on, let me double check something. Okay, so I'm going to move over here and take the opportunity attack if it wants.
Oh yeah, it definitely wants. It's had a taste and it wants the rest.
Oh god.
Cat is numb.
Cat is numb. Alright, I'll take the 7 and then I will cast... Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Woo!
So...
Cool.
Enters area for first time. Would they make the save now, or not?
Starts its turn there, so next
Okay.
time they go around. Alright. But yeah, a bunch of ghostly figures appear around you, ready to defend you against giant fuck-off cats.
Great.
Ava!
I stand up.
Alright.
Okay, so get myself up. Anyway, the point is I do that, and get it my own. I'm an idiot, and I'm sorry. But anyway, aside from half my movement to stand up, something which I cannot seem to get my foot.
Go on, you can do it, I believe in you.
Woo! the option. 20. I've never had to.
There we go, I did it.
Thanks. Sorry. Anyway. Fuck. Only have 11 hit points, and there's a large snake. Not a large snake. Well, there is a large snake, but there's also a large cat. Anyway, the point is, wanna most useful here though. I'm sorry. I've been trying to think of what to do this whole time, and I'm still kind of very lost.
No worries.
Gonna damn it, that thing I'd known that was a thing. That won't though. Sorry, I guess for now I hit the thing. Maybe I should move. Yeah, I guess I hit the things. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm gonna hit the things. Boom, boom.
Both of those hit?
Boom.
That doesn't.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna spend a key point for flurry of blows, so at least one more. Wow!
Wow! Nice. Also,
That
excuse
did
you,
nothing.
big lesbian energy point.
Excuse me. Big lesbian energy points. My bad. Anyway.
But the quarterstaffs hit, and you smack the bad kitty.
I smacked the bad kitty. Cool, great, awesome. I guess, that's gonna be... Can I disengage? Is that a thing I can do? No.
I don't think so for monks, unless it's a very specific monk thing, and you're not the drunken master.
No, so the answer is no, I cannot. Okay, well,
Alright.
I guess I'm just gonna deal with it. Alright, cool, good.
Excellent. I
I'm
realize
gonna fucking die.
I realize that thanks to roll 20, I completely skipped Mask's turn. Well, he is going to, lean around, stab the bad kitty in the face with the rapier.
Yay!
That's a hit, because he's got allies next to him. It does sneak attack damage. Alright. He plunges the rapier directly into its skull and pulls it out. Blood is oozing from its wound, and it is visibly, bleeding and limping, but it is still standing up.
Well, good job! But
Good
does Mask manage to stay hidden? That's the real question.
Does he, though? He would have to disengage, actually, because
Oh, I see.
otherwise he'd get smacked by the kitty.
I see.
So yeah, he's just gonna step back, give someone else his turn. Orvex is like, wait, why are you leaving me behind? Don't you know kamidons are very dangerous? They have snakes on their back.
Oh, bye.
Oh, fuck, I could've! You can spend 1 key point to disengage or dash action as a bonus action on your turn.
Okay.
And jump double.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah,
So-
if you want to do that, then do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, because I feel like I should probably, at least for the moment, get the fuck out of this thing's way. I can always go back.
Okay.
Just for now.
Whoop. Alright. Azaka is going to scooch over by Ileana, fire a longbow shot at the kamidon. And that is... Azaka, why are you so bad at hitting things? Try again. Azaka, my god!
Oh my god, Azaka!
Azaka is just having a bad day today.
Oh.
Azaka looks at the big kitties and just turns around and walks away in shame.
Oh no.
Oh no! Ileana.
Ileana, despite the fact that she really doesn't like Orvex, is still miffed that, or just, yeah, why are you in front of me? Get behind me, and we'll switch places with him.
Alright, go for it!
And she will make 2 attacks against this highly injured kid.
Okay. Don't bother rolling for damage. That one is dead.
In that case, can I have her move over to second big kitty and have that
Yes, you
take
can.
the second attack?
Mhm.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah!
Damage on that, and she'll use her.
Alright. So, Ileana cuts down the first heavily wounded kamidon who pitifully moans before dropping, and the second one looks over at the other and, like, cries out this roar of distress as it falls, leaving it open to being smoked by Ileana.
Nice! Yay! That's my girl!
I
Yay!
almost feel bad if I didn't almost get savaged by it.
Yeah, no, don't feel bad.
Yeah.
They're bad kitties.
In that case, if we're getting stabbing, I have a short sword. It could perhaps be a little bit useful.
No, stay back there, stay back.
No, please, just use. No, use.
Not to worry, I am a professional, says Orvex.
Oh my no!
Really? Because the way we found you, I don't believe that.
I feel like Ava was just like, no, like just reaching out,
Yeah.
like, please, someone stop him.
Mask just looks at him like, no, stop, don't.
We need him to
Does
translate
he hit on that second one? Yes.
Yes, he does manage to hit this one.
God.
Okay, Thalia.
Okay. So guys, if there's like, if I put down like a healing totem, where would be the best? Why did I just throw myself?
Yeet!
Where would be the best
Where would Thalia?
place? I'm thinking right here.
There would probably be people moving in and out of there. Although the significantly injured person right now is Ava.
I'll move there if you put it there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because you were just there. So,
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have moved.
No, you should have moved.
I'm going to be. Wow, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the spell card. Anyway.
I know what it does. It conjures up a little ghost, and anyone who conga lines through it gets healed.
Yeah,
Nice.
I conjure up a little dryad lady.
Ooh.
And she's very sexy. And I conjure up her right up next to Ileana.
Cool.
She's just a little healing totem. She'll help.
Awesome. Alright. The Kamidon, I'm going to take that first attack from the Spirit Guardians, which is a hit, gets smacked around by a bunch of ghosts.
Excellent.
Nice.
That was a 14.
That was a 14, yes. And damage for that, I guess scroll up and click it.
Oh, sorry, the damage was 14 since it's a saving throw.
Oh wait, saving throw, in that case, yeah, it's gotta
Yeah,
make
it's
the saving throw.
it's a save versus 16, I believe. Yeah, save was a wisdom save versus.
Cool. The Kamidon
Yeah,
is not very wise.
14 damage. There we go.
Alright. So, the giant kitty is just smacked around by a bunch of ghosts and is looking around at the very heavily armed people stabbing it, who have just killed the other Kamidon. It is going to, disengage and run.
Valid.
Okay. Mask is
Sucks.
going... Yeah, it can't get very far, though, because, erupting earth. Yeah. Mask doesn't need to get healed by the Dryad Lady, he's at full health. He's going to make an insight check to see how this thing fights, so that he can get sneak attack damage. And let us see if this, Kamidon is a master of deception. No, it's not. Yeah. Alright, so Mask is going to shoot the Kamidon as it runs away. Or he's going to try, it's just gonna fly back and snap him in the face like a rubber band. Ow.
He did his best.
He tried. Alright. Taban's not having any of this running away shit, so he's just gonna run away and start hacking away at the Kamidon. That's a miss. But he's got 3 attacks because he's fucking Taban.
Yeah!
He runs the kamidon straight through, and with the final mule of pain and agony, it slumps over, dead.
Yay! We
Why
did
waste a
it.
spell slot?
Well,
I mean, it's not quite wasted yet, and Lucian will go
no.
healing from Dryad
no.
Lady.
It's time to conga line through!
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Da, 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 da.
Alba, like, stares awkwardly at it. She's like, I'm not sure how to feel right now.
I mean, it's
on the
no,
line.
it's no Nymphava, but I mean.
I'm just assuming for as long as Thalia can hold that out, you're probably going to get back up to full, but just by walking back and forth through it. That's the power of Healing
Yep.
Spirit.
Hooray!
Hooray. Ah, you see, I told you, I am an expert in this sort of thing. I knew that kamidons are vulnerable to being stabbed.
Yeah, I
Most
think
things
anyone
are.
can figure that out.
Thank you, you're very helpful.
God, this fuck. I can't. You know, I'm genuinely amazed he didn't die.
I mean, the kamidon was basically dead. It didn't want to go up against a bunch of men with pointy swords.
Ugh.
Well,
Well,
it's a shame Taban was there then. Sometimes you just gotta wrestle.
Sometimes, says Taban, and he just, like, bounces his pecs back and forth.
Yes,
right.
please.
So this is twice now that we've been surprised by the big scary monster drawn all over the temple. So maybe from now...
Start expecting it.
Yeah.
7 more times. It should be alright.
As Ava just continues to hang out next to Sexy.
Wow.
While she heals. It's not- listen! I am in a relationship! I'm happy! Like,
There's no need to be so defensive.
stop!
Stop what? I'm just talking. I'm having a normal conversation. What's the
It's
issue?
your tone!
What is wrong with my tone? This is how I normally speak. You should know that by now. It's not
This
like
is
I'm
just
being
completely
accusatory.
normal.
Exactly.
In fact, I don't even know what your problem is. This hot dryad lady, she's not even real.
Ava, her head buried in her claws, as Kristen buries her head in her hands. She's not able to narrate.
Method acting.
Yeah.
I presume Ava is as red as a turtle can get at this point.
Just slowly sinks into her shell. Just shell flops down. Just thunk. I'm just gonna stay here until I'm no longer, suffering from being bitten by a bunch of snakes. Just gonna stay here. This is fine. Everything is fine.
You say that a lot. Are you sure you know what fine really means?
It's Chult good.
Yes, Chult's good. Well,
There we are. Oh.
Ah, that would probably be the bellowing of the King of Feathers.
Great. Good.
It just so happens to be timed like that on the soundtrack that is playing. I sometimes see beyond the fourth wall. It might be the heavy head injuries I've sustained.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Sometimes neither do I.
Not surprised. Let's avoid the King of Feathers and try and find some more temples. Any ideas, Orvex? At all?
No, not a one.
Great. Never mind then. Carry
That's
on.
fine.
I guess continue our sweep. We were sort of doing like a quadrant sort of thing where we were going like...
Take a short rest or something, or should we just assume that the length of time counts? I don't know. I just I have a big lesbian energy before we fight anything else.
Right, well, what time is it in the day?
It is around the afternoon now.
Yeah.
So I propose we do our, like, going through kind of in, like, a block-by-block type of thing, moving from west to east, if anyone has objections. Sort of take this side of the river first. Kind of west to east around this main promenade before we head over to the next one over.
Like I said, my one request would be that we just rest for a bit, so I'm good to go fighting things.
Alright, yeah,
that's my main thing. Yeah, like, can we... I was just, like, sitting there, like, in her shell, on the ground. Can we just... Wait a minute.
We'll let you spend some more time with hot dryad ladies.
Stop!
I'm going to let go of her, you know, and you have to let go of her, too.
Nothing lasts forever.
Stop! I have a girlfriend and she's also hot! It's different, okay?
Yeah. I'm sure halflings do have their appeal.
Just faint sobbing from within Ava's shell.
Just like, why?
These are the people that we adventure with.
I didn't even bring a book.
Choice.
I can't even tune this out. I didn't bring a book. What a fool.
Do you want me to reach in your pack and get you one of the saucier ones?
No!
Alright. Your loss.
No, get the saucier one. Fuck it, I don't
Excellent. I will rummage through Ava's pack, and since I've been reading over her shoulder, I'll pick out the hottest fucking book she can.
Don't pick out the hottest one!
It's too late. It is sort of like put right in front of like your shell, sort of offered. Take it.
Claw reaches out, takes it, swings back in the mouth.
And now we know how Ava regenerates big lesbian energy.
It makes so much sense!
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful, gorgeous, I love it!
This is the worst thing!
I beg to differ.
Oh, highly.
Just, dear Mia, I
am being harassed on the daily by my teammates. I'm in hell.
I'm in hell. Pause. One of my teammates has, however, conjured a really hot dryad lady and see my drawn attempts at Listen, she doesn't exist, but if you were here, you would agree that it's pretty hot.
The bus was definitely bigger. You might want to alter the drawing.
You can't see what I'm drawing, and like Ava like pokes her head out, and she's like, "Stop."
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you're writing back to your girlfriend. Make the titties bigger.
It would be at least. I mean, if she's going to understand, they have to be much larger titties.
Absolutely.
The
mask is a man of culture.
Chest size isn't actually as big as you're describing it. I based her off of my body.
Ava just stops what she's drawing and just stare at Thalia with wide eyes, like.
Although the hips are accurate.
You just hear this like strangled little noise from Lucian. Artistic license. Ava, artistic license, Ava.
Yes. Ava slinks back into her shell. I'm fine. This is fine. Chult good. Fuck it.
Chult good. And after much debate over titty size, eventually you complete your short rest.
This is the most I appreciate that so much of this bonding has been like, you want to read my smut?
How else are you supposed to bond in the middle of the jungle?
We've been out in the jungle for months at this point, alright?
We're thirsty bitches, Ava!
We all are.
You're the only one, but
You cut out like hell there, but I heard the smut at the end, so that's what really
you're the
mattered.
only one carrying smut, Ava. You're the
Exactly.
source.
You're the problem, Ava!
And the solution.
The source of the problem.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is smut!
Anyway, let's Ava, like, finally sit. You know what? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. Feeling Chult good. Let's go look for that next temple, shall we?
Alright.
Great.
So, I guess we begin doing that,
Yeah, basically what I was proposing was sort of like a
Yeah.
maneuver like that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, doing a little serpentine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. You get back onto the main road, cross over, and start looking through these upper buildings. As I roll to see what is in them. Okay. You, do a very thorough search of the buildings in this area and find absolutely nothing of use. This is just a plain old ruin.
Great.
Thanks.
Thanks, Obama.
Yep.
Who's Obama? Never mind.
Yeah. Alright. And then you search through these buildings. And inside, you find some plants, actually.
Oh, plants. What sort of plants?
They look to be roots, like growing roots in the ground. Wild roots, you think they are called. Because there was a long conversation with the druid about wild roots back in Fort Beloarian.
Ah, I see. Did we work out if they were useful for anything?
I'm sure we did. I wasn't expecting to find plants today. Okay,
I feel like that was before I started taking good notes.
So, these wild roots, you remember, introducing the juice of a wild root into a poisoned creature's bloodstream rids the creature of the poisoned condition.
Oh, okay. That sounds useful.
Yeah.
I'll take some.
Cool.
I'm gonna pick that.
Yeah, there are 4 of them growing in this little cluster here.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab all 4 of them.
Great. You grab the roots.
Hooray.
Wow.
Wow, plants!
Cool.
Continuing our search.
Continuing our search. You head back onto the main road. Nearby where you were, you hear the sound of a rushing river, but keep on going up towards the main road here. And as you move, you find a smoldering fire and an abandoned campsite. Torn backpacks and rotted gear litter the ground around the 3 moldering tents. And at the center of the camp, there is a scrap of dirty yellow cloth hanging from a crude wooden flagpole.
Okay. I guess I'd like to investigate.
Cool.
Not that I have
You-
much in the way of...
Alright, you look around the camp, you open up some of the tents, and as you do, you see dead bodies. Like, a lot of dead bodies. And you look at the banner, you recognize it. You've heard of this adventuring company before, Ava. They went into the jungle some time ago. This is the company of the Yellow Banner, and they are all very, very dead. So, 2 things immediately come to mind. First of all, for Ileana, you remember that your father was adventuring with the company of the Yellow Banner. So, once you figure this
Wow,
out,
that's a real shame.
that is a very real shame, and as she looks around, no, she does not find her father among these particular bodies. However, she does find a moldy parchment caught in the lining of one of the tents. And pulling it out, it looks to be a letter written in common that reads, Rue. Devlin has a lead on the Eye of Zoltek. The old goat found an obelisk in the north that marks the entrance to the Tomb of 9 Gods. The eye must be within, but the door is magically locked. We think the secret to opening it lies in the holy shrines. We're heading into the ruins to check them out. God's willing, we'll be back tonight. Ras and the Sea Serpent people are on the prowl, so be careful. If you get into trouble, sound the swan horn twice and we'll come running. For the Yellow Banner, Lord Brixton.
I have a number of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does the Eye of Zoltek sound familiar to me at all? Is it something I gotta roll a history check for or anything?
I'm sure it is.
I'm just curious.
Cool, roll for it.
'Cause-
Alright. You have heard of the Eye of Zoltek, actually. It is a classic Omuan legend. For centuries, there was a cult called the Cult of Zoltek. Very nasty business. They dealt with human sacrifice. It was not fun. The Eye of Zoltek was said to be a ruby the size of a fist. And
Man, that's a big boy.
That's a big boy, and it was pointy enough that it was the one used doing sacrificing. They impaled people with a ruby.
Oh, good!
What a way to go.
Yeah.
Oof.
For centuries, it surmounted the Great Pyramid in Nexal, the capital city of the Maztecan Empire. You have no idea where it is now, but apparently the Yellow Banner was convinced it was here.
Huh?
An
Probably
obelisk
not here.
obelisk in the north that marks the entrance to the Tomb of the 9 Gods. Alright, well... I mean, I think that's what we're trying to get into, right? The Tomb of the 9 Gods? Or is that something... Yeah, so either
yes,
way...
that would be the place that is rumored to be here in
Yes.
Omu.
Thank you. Well, they're probably right about the secret to it being in the holy shrines. That lot of good that did them. Well, I wonder who the... I guess I wondered who the old goat is, but I guess it probably doesn't matter too much now.
Context clues! I would guess that's Devlin.
Yeah, well, I guess my question is, Evelyn here or no?
I don't know. I did not adventure with the company of the Yellow Banner.
Yeah. Well, either way, this seems like something that would have been very interesting to talk over with Ileana. Or not strangely mute, as if her mind were somewhere.
He was shocked upon
Yes,
coming
yeah.
on the site.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, really quickly, I would like to, as we poke around the camp, use Eyes of the Grave, just to make sure there are no undead prowling.
Okay. You tap into your innate sense of life and aberrations against it. You do not detect undead in the area.
That's good, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As good as we can get. Lucian looks a little conflicted. We should keep moving while we still have daylight.
Right.
Deal with this later.
Time of day, approximately?
Time of day, it is afternoon. Sun is slowly starting to set. You could probably still make some ground here in Omu. You're fairly rested enough to do that.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we know that Ileana's dad was traveling with people, but there's no sign of him amongst all this.
You do not see anyone that Ileana recognizes as her dad.
There are no tragically hot high elves here except for me, so...
Sad.
Do we have any... I guess did my investigation give anything for, what might have killed these guys? Or do I gotta roll another one?
Dollars to donuts and snakes. Just a guess.
So, the book doesn't tell me in this paragraph what killed this particular group. It says turn to chapter 5, and I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm very lazy.
Okay, I'm just thinking, I feel like...
I'm going to say for right now, it was, they look to have been ambushed by Yuan Ti.
Okay. Because my thought is, if Ileana's dad isn't... and something happened to these people, I feel like the thought process would be, okay, what happened to these people? What's the logical, is there a step that would lead us closer to him? I think that's what she would want to know. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything that we're saying that would be helpful before we just sort of leave these guys,
Okay.
I just want to make sure we're not missing anything.
Yeah, I totally get it. I'm just trying to figure out who thought it was such a good idea to leave, see this other thing. We're not going to tell you what page it's on. It's just somewhere in chapter 5,
Just
which, by the
chapter
way,
5.
is a very long chapter. Yeah, it doesn't specify. What the hell?
Wow.
Yeah, well, I guess this is a
This is a future problem. It doesn't specify, so I am going to say they were ambushed by the Yuan Ti and killed.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Anything else useful among their supplies or anything like that?
Supplies look to have been looted.
How long does it appear that they've been dead?
They have been dead for a while, couple of days, it looks like.
Yikes.
Oh wait, no. My mistake. Couple of months, it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, these are very decayed and very smelly bodies.
It's kind of surprising
Yucky.
that nothing's eaten them yet.
Some stuff has, it looks like. There's nothing magically preventing these bodies from being eaten, but all I'm trying to say is, looks like it was just a straight-up ambush, because they're giving me no other information in the Tomb of Annihilation book.
Yep.
Wait, didn't you say that the fire was still lit?
Yeah, I did.
Did the book say that?
That's weird.
Yeah, the book did not say that. It implied the fire would still be lit. Kind of.
I mean, there is also a lit fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So.
Are there any signs of more recent activity or disturbances?
Survival
Fire still
check.
Being lit? Sure.
Yeah, there do appear to be a series of fairly well hidden footprints, like someone tried to cover their tracks, but it appears this place sees regular use, despite the bodies.
The footprints, humanoid, or?
They are humanoid footprints, yes.
I'll point this out to everyone else and just, we should get moving.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't think running into whatever made those is going to be a good idea.
No, because why would any sane person keep coming back to a corpse yard?
All right.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Cool. You get back on the main road and resume your serpentine path. And as you go, you see a building that looks unique. Not like the rest of the buildings you've been searching. This is a shrine that looks vaguely similar to the other trickster god shrines you've explored. And so you step off to go see it.
Alright.
Cracked monoliths flank the entrance to this ruin, with saw-edged ferns growing in the courtyard between broken flagstones. And a pair of stone doors provide entry to a large, flat-roofed ruin. I am going to say, go ahead and say, I'm gonna guess you're approaching the door. Sculptural reliefs decorate the doors of this shrine. The carvings show a horned rabbit charging a small, feral-looking bear with sharp claws. And a cuneiform message is etched above the doors. Orvex looks at it and is like, ah, yes, that's more Old Omuan. And it reads, Eugene teaches us to take the path least expected. And that is where we're going to end the session, entering the Shrine of Eugene.
Woo!
Wow.
How cute are all mirages?
That's
Just
very
asking for a
important.
friend.
That is very
Because
important.
Horned rabbit sounds really cute.
Horned rabbit
It
does.
does
sound very cute. I'm going to say, as you approach the door, you kind of hear, a little tiny bunny rabbit digging underground to avoid you. So I will use that as an excuse, absolutely, to show a picture of an Almirage.
Yes.
Okay. Come on, roll 20, let's find it. And, no. Come on. Not an Almirage.
Come on, roll 20.
Come on,
Come
20.
on.
I believe in you. It's gonna be worth it, I swear.
Oh,
Baby!
we have to kill it?
No, this bunny's running
I
away.
sure fucking hope not.
Yeah, this bunny's running away from you.
Oh my god.
I don't care what you say about them having to be exterminated, Thalia. I'm not letting you kill them.
Oh, Thalia's gonna fucking kill him.
Oh my god. We're going to fight.
All right. Thank you for joining us at this cursed session of Tomb of Annihilation. Tune in next time in 2 weeks, where hopefully Xander will be here and we will do the Shrine of Eugene. The next stream coming up is going to be Arty Farty Party Night on Sunday. We will see y'all later, and to those of you who are on YouTube, you're going to miss this post-show because you're lame. Bye-bye!